People used to call you a cougar hunter or something. If you've even considered dating an older woman, that's no insult, but it does mean you're onto something extraordinary. Today, however, society is so used to the fact that men who date older women are more likely to be accepted as normal relationships. Maybe you're thinking about dating an older woman who's interested in you. Maybe you have your eye on a woman who is much older than the women you usually date. Or maybe you're already dating an older woman and you're looking for help figuring out if it's a good idea. No matter which category you fall into, this guide was written for you. Today we're going to talk about the downsides of dating older women. The goal here is for you to do justice to both sides of the relationship. Hopefully this will help you decide if dating older women is right for you or if you should stay in your age group. Many have described how falling in love changed their lives and what it meant to them. In fact, these beautiful descriptions have us all thinking, ignoring the red flags, and getting ready to find our true love. If you're dating an older woman until it reaches a painful, inevitable dead end, there are plenty of red flags that can tell you if it's time to stop. Watch out for those red flags. Have other priorities in life. Of course, if you're dating an older woman, you're at a completely different stage in your life and career at this point. It's likely that what they're looking for in the relationship isn't what you're expecting. This isn't entirely wrong, but left alone can cause some problems and hurt you a lot in the long run. There is a constant imbalance in life due to the age difference in the relationship. You should be more sensitive to water issues and expect her to be the same. But when they can't handle things in their life and try to blame you for it, it's time to realize it's not your fault and it's time to get off the ship. You and your peace of mind always come first. They go on and on about disappearances. Want to find a woman to be with. Men seek love and protection from women, and women seek security from men. When the woman you're with is away most of the time, especially when you need her, she disappears for a long time and then only shows up when it's convenient for her. This can be a sign of obvious disinterest and disrespect. Don't waste your time, my friend. Go away. She makes you beg for her attention. Sometimes the woman you're expecting will play mind games with you just for this. This makes you have to seek her attention, whether it's to have an open conversation or to convince her. The obligation to make things fun is yours alone, even if it comes at the cost of your mental health. This is clearly that she is playing with you and entertaining herself. Time to break up and save yourself. Ending a relationship is never easy, but it's important to understand that sometimes it's the right thing to do to protect your interests and your sanity. Don't ignore red flags or undermine your need for others. People will judge you. It's inevitable that some people will judge you for dating older women. Many people will be happy that you found someone who makes you feel special or has fun with. But there will be those who believe that age is more than just a number. Sometimes they will say it out loud to you. Sometimes they just talk to themselves in the shadows or talk about you behind your back. Sometimes it comes from total strangers who shouldn't actually be running your business at all. Sometimes it comes from those closest to you. A lot depends on the age of the woman you're dating, or how old she looks on you. If you look the same age, or are actually very close, you probably won't be hearing from many of you at all. Any difference of less than 7 years is where we think people see it as a completely normal relationship. When you start to pass the 7-year-old mark, you usually start to get complaints from others. They are in different stages of life. As we all know, the two of you will be in different stages of life. The bottom line that makes older women is that they are older. This means that what you are dealing with in your life stage will be different than what you are dealing with. The greater the age difference, the more applicable. For example, their health problems may not be the same as yours. A 30-year-old woman has very different things to take care of than a 20-year-old woman or a 40 or 50-year-old woman. The same goes for her job and finances. A woman in her 20s may not be too concerned about retirement planning, but a woman in her 40s certainly does. We could go on and on with examples, but that's what we're trying to achieve. The point is, you may find yourself facing life situations in unexpected circumstances. You may have to grow up quickly and end up dealing with life situations from your age group as well as theirs. Older women may have some baggage. As we all progress in life, we accumulate luggage. Some of us have more luggage than others. You have to be willing to accept the fact that the older women you're interested in may have some baggage. She may have children, ex-husbands, or other relationships she's been through. Does that make her less awesome? Not at all. While some people think luggage is a bad thing, we think it helps define who you are today. If she didn't have the life experiences she has, she wouldn't be the one you're interested in. Does this mean you have to accept the luggage? If you want to date an older woman or any other woman, you have to be ready to accept her baggage. That doesn't mean you have to suddenly become her kid or anything crazy, but it does mean you have to accept who she is. If your luggage is tolerable for you, there might be a problem. If you want kids, a woman's body can only bear children during a certain period of her life. That's it. This can be a problem if you want to have a baby with your partner. Depends on the age of the woman. Fertility decreases slightly in women over the age of 30. Having a child with an older woman presents many complications that can ultimately jeopardize her health. This can be avoided. If you decide to meet a younger, fertile woman, she may be looking for something more than you can offer. We 100% try not to offend how awesome you are here. However, We will say that some older women like the idea of dating younger men, but they still want to have the same maturity and life experience as men or women their age. As this often seems, a lot of it is good physical chemistry, but problems arise when it comes to conversation or anything that isn't an intimate interaction. If this happens, should you change? Absolutely not. Remember, you're young, and that's one of the greatest things about you. Ditch the transport and replace. As you can see, dating an older woman is a deliberate decision. It's up to you to decide if the pros outweigh the cons. We cannot do this for you as everyone's situation is very different. If you are looking for specific advice for your situation, you can always navigate to this channel and we will help you. Age is more than just a number, so you need to consider every one of the downsides I've mentioned in this video before starting a relationship with an older woman. Thanks for watching.